Hey people, it's me again. So, anyways, I was like thinking more about my manifestation journey when it comes to that one specific person, J2 for that matter. And I think one of my biggest problems was is that I wasn't really, you know, raising my self concept enough there. You know, but but then I was also thinking, maybe my self concept is high enough already, you know. And I think it was just the biggest problem was that I just did not know what I wanted to do with my SP. You know, I think that was the thing there. I just did not want to. I just did not know what I wanted to do with that SP. What if I want this guy back in my life or not? Because I feel like either way, I'm gonna still be happy. You know, it was one of the things that what's her name, Kim Valdez had said. You know, like once we get to that whole state, and we can see like, oh, we have all these other options, and with other people there, and so let's just see what else is here, you know, and you still win in that sense, and that's kind of like the whole point about it. I think for me it was like the whole point about like the whole birth for land there was, when it came to all like these ex-boyfriends of mine and some of the guys that I wanted to hook up again but didn't have the opportunity to do so due to whatever logistics or something of that sort. And I feel like, you know, I can I can also have any one of those guys at that point, not just that SP of mine as far as that goes, the J2 there, that I could also have that other SP that I talked about before. The guy from Finland and all that. And I think that was just the whole point of all that. Because when you get to that whole state like you're a kid in a candy store, but this time, it's like you have enough money to buy all the candy in the world, and and no uh, and no parent telling you otherwise. You know, I mean that was like the thing that I said years ago. When I came back here from living in Irving, Texas for 2 years, and where I said to my dad that I was a kid in a candy store, you and that I just wanted to grab all the candy and eat all that candy until my teeth rot out. But Dad is like, no, Scott, I can only give you one candy, you know, or something like that. In that sense, how like parents are, you know, and then we're like, but I want all the candy, Mom and Dad, and that was what it was. Where I was like, but I want the candy now, Mom. And they're like, no, Scott. You know how it is. So, anyways, guess that's probably it. So, talk to you guys later.